What's going on, YouTube? Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart on a busy day here on Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle. I want to say that this was a pretty successful recruiting class for the Auburn Tigers. Number 7 in the country, average rating 90.89. I think this is very significant because there's not a single 5-star recruit in this particular class. What the vibes that I'm getting from this particular class is blue collar. Some guys is going to come in and want to prove themselves and really get down to the dirty work and get down to the business of Auburn. One of my favorite recruits out of this class is Chris Thompson, a hard-hitting recruit out of Duncanville, Texas, for a couple of reasons. I think the dude is super talented, and also the fact that Auburn was able to expand their recruiting market out to the Texas area says a lot. And it says a lot for the future potential as far as a pipeline for the Auburn Tigers as well. Quarterback recruiting, I wasn't necessarily thrilled about, but you get a preferred walk-on out of Birmingham, and then also you have Chaleel Garnett, who is a dual threat quarterback, could potentially, really help supplement some things with Auburn, maybe even put him in the Wildcat type situation. You got some talented guys that appeared in the Under Armour All-Star game. Wesley Steiner out of Houston County in near Macon, Georgia, out of Warner Robins, Georgia. He's actually played running back and linebacker, but I think if he can, basically concentrate on one position, I think he will be good to go. Jay Hardy out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, McCallie High School, helps to add to the depth of the defensive line for the Auburn Tigers. So all in all, I mean, when you look at this class top to bottom, you have a lot of quality, and you have a lot of guys that could potentially maybe even have some immediate impact, which Auburn will need. You talk about Boobie Whitlow in the transfer portal. You talk about Noah Igbenogany, who declared early for the draft. So a lot of great things happening for Auburn, but you have to get in reload mode. Now, of course, you're not going to be able to replace the talent of Derek Brown and Marlon Davidson, but at the same time, what I'm looking for from the Auburn defensive line is just a little bit more speed. Had plenty of power, but just looking for a little bit more speed out of these defensive linemen. Of course, we will have a lot more coverage on this particular recruiting class now that everything is said and done. I think Auburn did an incredible job. The number 7 recruiting ranking, definitely great considering the perception of Gus Malzahn right now as a head football coach and bringing some new guys, especially on the offensive side of the football field, as assistants, which will pay huge dividends, I think, for the Tigers moving forward. One thing I do like, again, is the fact that I think Bo Nix will get a lot of help from this recruiting class, not only from the offensive line standpoint, also running back wise with Tank Bigsby coming, and a little bit more height at the wide receiver position. The average height for the wide receivers, you're talking about like 6'1" or 6'2", versus the smaller wide receivers with Will Hastings and Anthony Schwartz, things of that nature. I think Auburn is in pretty good shape with the number 7 recruiting class in the country. Still going to be a little bit challenging, though, because although number 7 in the country, number 5 in the SEC. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.